I am on time this time. So we are back with another Beast Morphers Season 2 episode review. We reach episode 4, Artist Anonymous. And I would like to issue an apology because, well, last week's episode was actually Game On instead of a Deadly Game. I done goofed. I'm sorry. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the episode review itself. I'll provide a plot synopsis as well as some of the main points. And there are plenty, because what I really like about this show is continuity. And they did it well enough here. Let's begin. Ravi's in a part of town in the morning, cleaning up graffiti and putting up art of his own. But then his mom shows up. He tries to hide the truth, only for when Devin learns that his work got a lot of popular attention. It makes him proud, but he knows that lying to those that matter will not help matters. It goes from bad to worse as the evil Blaze and Roxy are out with a new plan and a new Robotron. After the fight, Scrozzle has a plan of his own. And it makes things go from bad to worse. Can the Rangers stop this Robotron artiste? And can Ravi be able to tell his mom the truth of his profession? Or rather, his skills. That was really lousy to say the least. But yeah, new episode, new review. I do want to say that there will not be an episode review next week because of, well, the Kids' Choice Awards. And yeah, I've stopped watching Nickelodeon ever since they've pretty much screwed over shows that had a lot of potential. I still haven't gotten any word for Rise of the TMNT, and the sooner I do find info, the better. I just hope it doesn't get canceled because that show deserves so much. I'm still upset over Mr. Enter having to say that it's not a good show. Well, about to prove that otherwise. But anyway, back to the review itself. The plot has Ravi making a painting, or rather a mural, that has gone well with everyone in town. The problem is his mom. She doesn't like art. But trying to hide the truth, not only from his mom and all his friends, is going to get tough, especially when it has to deal with Evox and his forces. But yeah, the bad guys got the plan of their own. They decide to turn Ravi's lies into a deadly weapon, in the form of a fake painter. But anyway, remember back in Season 1 when it's revealed that Ravi's an artist? Yeah, it was in that Tuba episode. Well, thank God this show has continuity and I like it. It comes back into focus this episode, and we also learn that, well, his mother doesn't approve of Ravi doing art, instead wanting him to follow in his mom's footsteps. Well, that's according to Ravi because we don't even know about his mom. Yes, speaking of which, he tried to hide it. He tried to hide the truth from his mom. And this episode, he tells his mom that it was him who drew it. What makes this worse is that it's not that she didn't take it well. It makes it worse that he had to hide the truth from her own mom. I mean, sure, telling that you're an artist is one thing, but having to hide the truth from someone you love, that just hurts. And it also gets worse when the fake artist, who is there to hopefully use like special explosive paint to damage Go Busters HQ, is revealed to be Keytron. And Keytron's a rather interesting monster since his unique ability can unlock things and works both ways by locking anyone out of anything. It's seen with the Rangers, especially in two instances. One during an earlier fight when the Blue Ranger couldn't use his blaster, and the second time was when he would lock out the Rangers of their weapons. That makes it interesting, but it also gives the Rangers plenty of time to improvise. It also gets worse when their Megazord gets locked out during the giant fight. Although that didn't last long because the Rangers just improvise and take him down. This episode is yet again another good one. But what I really like is that it also ties into one of Ravi's interests that was seen in the first season. Again, continuity. And I really like when a show ties back to something earlier and puts in the main focus for this one. It's nice. And sure, in the end of the episode, Ravi apologizes, but to be honest, he could have just told her the truth from the start. Not to mention, his mom also gets flack. He gets flack because even though she really does care for her kid, the fact is that she pretty much, well, that her attitude was what caused this whole mess to begin with. At least in the end, they made up. And at least what I liked about this scene is that as if it makes you happy, then I will support you. That to me is true mother-son bonding, and I love it. Really is good. And it really was a happy ending. Although the Ben and Betty bits are still just as funny. Though I have to give credit where credit is due, some of the stunt work for that was good. Plus, Betty's afraid of heights. Sort of. She doesn't want to get rescued, but she may as well by that point. Anyway, my final score for this episode is a 9 out of 10. Very solid, very good episode. It's a Ravi-focused episode. I forgot to mention that. But it's done in a way that I enjoyed it. I really did like it. And I really hope that this season continues to get strong. Because if there's one thing I like about this show is that it's been consistent. Very consistent. And I can't say enough how enjoyable it is. I hope that in 2 weeks' time we'll get a good episode here and there. But knowing this season, it will. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode review. I do apologize if it's not long, but let's just say I happen to record Online Racer, then Neo 2, and now this. It's a lot. I'm only one person who can only do so much, and I'm working on a laptop. I would have had a better PC by now if my money managing skills weren't that good. Though if you want to chip in to help, info's in the description. So anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. If you've seen the episode, let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. All of it helps out. I will see you in 2 weeks where we will return with Beast Morphers. I only wish we got new news on Rise of the TMNT. Hopefully. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Let's morphin'.